And back then, Sam was saying it's not really something we're thinking about. Now you understand. Hindsight is always 2020, they say.
Yep.
And you understand why it wasn't in the picture, because otherwise the crazy stuff they were doing wouldn't be they wouldn't be able to do it because of the requirements.
But I don't see that the defense can do. There's not much that the defense can do.
Not
Not a lot. The defense, no.
can they say someone pressed by mistake that enter?
Well, they can say everything they want, but it's not. It's at the end of the day. Remember, there are two type of, or at least two types of liabilities. You have the liability, the fault based liability, and the risk based liability. And fault means that it's your fault that it happened. You did it, right? For just to keep it, it's more complex than that, but just to keep it simple. And risk based is maybe is maybe means that maybe you weren't the one that actually did it, but it falls under your responsibility. So you have to take the fall for it. And as the top man, the top person of FTX, he was responsible. So he would need to he will catch the majority of the blame. So it's not, you understand what I'm saying? Like he and because he didn't have the corporate structure in place, well, that's reckless. So it's your fault, and it's your fault because you didn't have the structure in place. But in this particular case, we're talking about risk. You can't say, hey, but I didn't do it, that person did it. And no, that person did do it, but it falls under your responsibility. And because you didn't have a corporate structure in place to protect you, because you didn't have policies to prevent things like that, you can be held personally liable. And in
uh,
this case, not liable, but personally um,
Responsible.
responsible for the criminal, uh, for the charges.
Sure. It's crazy. They were talking a couple of months ago about IPO of FTX, and back then Sam was saying it's not really something we're thinking about. Now you understand. Hindsight is always 2020, they say.
Yep.
And you understand why it wasn't in the picture, because otherwise the crazy stuff they were doing wouldn't be they wouldn't be able to do it because of the requirements, the
Yeah.
structural requirements when you do an IPO. When you are part of the stock exchange, you have to abide by certain rules and
Yes.
certain structures. And well, Enron was kind of one of the the reasons why that happened.